real cases before a real judge.
And now, enter the courtroom of Judge Mathis. Plaintiff Sandra Mallow has lived next door to the defendant for 21 years, and he has harassed everyone in her family. Sandra claims the defendant often shoots BB guns at stray cats in the neighborhood, and she's suing him for shooting at her car. Defendant Terry Reeves says Sandra's mother, who is with Sandra in court, is a bad mother, and that's why her children turned out the way they did. Terry denies shooting at Sandra's car.
Start with you.
I've lived next to the Reeves for 21 years. Ever since I can remember, it's been nothing but drama and problems with my family and them.
What type?
He's done a variety of things. I don't know why. I don't know if he just has a problem with our family. But there's been incidents. My 74-year-old grandma was taking a walk, stepped on his lawn, yelled at her, "Get off my lawn," shortly after sprinklers come on, so she can't walk by there anymore. We have stray cats. They're missing eyes, ears, because he shoots BBs.
That's not true, Your Honor.
The cops have come out before because we were jogging and the BBs came in our direction. So the cops have been out for this, and they've told him, if we have to come out again, we're going to take further action. So they have been out for that. There's also been incidents where people have parked in front of his house and their cars end up with mangled license plates, antennas, for sale signs on their cars. And it only happens in front of his house. Also, he just has verbal arguments with my family. Like, he's told my mom.
About what?
She's told her she's a bad mother.
You want to come up, ma'am?
Sure.
You know, the kids are never going to
State your
amount.
name.
Roselle Mallow.
Tell me what type of encounters you've had with the defendant.
Just verbal things that he said to me, you know, encountered. He's told me that I am not a good mom.
Which
and my
is true.
kids are hooligans. Pardon me?
Which is true.
It isn't true.
That's why your kids have grown up like they have.
Like what?
I'm getting my master's in psychology
That
right now.
really doesn't mean a whole lot.
You need to get a life. You seriously do. My kids are perfectly fine. Wow, Terry.
Something wrong.
Yeah, something's wrong.
Yeah, there
because
is,
of the way
Terry.
You act.
You randomly take BB guns and shoot them? Even,
Ma'am,
you know, there's
keep talking to
people,
me. What other
okay.
problems have you had with him?
Just with the incident with my mom, and he's had issues with my son, verbal issues, with my husband, you know, literally just dirty looks and telling me I had problems with the tree. And I tried to be a respectful neighbor and tell him, I have issues, and we've got an issue. He goes,
It's because the trees were cracking the cement. Yeah. So she brought that up to him, and he said, I might do something if I liked your kind.
what was that? What does that mean, my kind of people?
I never
What
said
kind of
it.
people am I?
I really never said.
I'm a human being that tried to speak to you, and you come out and disrespect me like that.
I'm sorry, but it's been the other way around. Just the opposite.
Let me hear your side. Tell me
There
the
has
background.
been problems. I agree to that. When you try to talk to these people about anything,
These
you get
people
verbal-
again. There you go. These people.
Referring to my neighbors, these people.
Well, you got out of that one.
But anyway, when you try to have a civil conversation with them, there is no such thing.
What type of things have occurred?
On the tree that she's speaking of, it's a redwood tree that sits
That
in front
you
of our
planted
house.
Man,
as a
let him
baby.
speak, man.
Sorry.
As a redwood tree that I planted many years before they moved into the property. And she claims that she didn't like the limbs sticking out over the driveway. And so she's afraid she's going to poke her eye out with it as she walked into the limbs. Now, this redwood tree is about 60 foot tall. So the husband goes out there arbitrarily with a pole saw, cuts one whole side of the tree off.
Was
have
it
a
on
right.
their property?
Yeah, we have
That's
a
right.
right.
We have a right to
He
do it.
went
What's
and
your
asked
point?
if it was okay.
My point,
Yeah.
that she has no problem with the tree. It's not cracking her cement.
It's on her property.
The tree's not on her
We have
property, it's on our
no
property.
trees whatsoever. And
The limbs were on our
everything's
property,
on my
and
So
my
they
dad-
went onto your property and cut your tree down?
No, we
Cut
did
your
not.
tree?
She stated the tree,
It's over on our property.
Quiet, ma'am.
Sorry.
thank you, Your Honor. The tree sits in a flower bed that's on our property, and there's a 2 foot tall fence separating the property. The husband has taken a long pole saw, about 15 feet long, and he's cut all of the limbs off the side of the tree.
But did the limbs extend over into their property?
I'm
fence, yes.
over the fence, yeah.
Okay, well then if
I-
their limbs extended over into their property and it was a hazard to the quiet enjoyment of their property, they have the right to get rid of that nuisance.
I didn't say they didn't.
Any other
reference to-
problems other than the tree that you want to tell me about today?
Well, there's cat problems. They feed feral cats, which come on across I live on a corner lot. I have 2 small dachshunds, or miniature, and the feral cats come across her property, and she feeds them. And with that, they stay congregated around her property. We have urine smell all the time, feces from the cats, and we've talked to her about it. They've also had litters of kittens.
What did she
on
say
her
when you
property.
talked to her?
She tells me that she can do anything she wants.
Okay, did you call animal control?
Yes, I did.
What did they do?
Very little.
Oh, okay.
They have
What did
talked
that
to her-
tell you?
They have talked to them about it.
No, they haven't.
We've gotten the cats we can catch
Oh,
spayed
that's
and
enough.
neutered.
That's enough. If they didn't do anything, that
Yeah.
means it speaks for itself.
That's right.
Can I say something, Your
not
Honor?
Yes,
true.
ma'am. Please
I would
state your
like-
name.
My name is Sheila Reeves,
Uh-huh.
and this is my husband. It's true. We've had problems with the neighbors over the years. The cats, we tried to take a cat to, we trapped one, tried to take it to animal control so it would have a good home.
So you
Instead of-
stole the people's cat?
He did.
No, it's not
He
their
did.
cat.
There's been problems, I agree to that. When you try to talk to these people about anything,
These
you get
people
verbal-
again. There you go. These people.
referring to my neighbors, these people.
Oh, you got out of that one.
Plaintiff Sandra Mallow is suing her neighbor because she claims he shot at her car.
Go ahead, ma'am. Let me hear from you all on the precise damage property that you're suing about and the mental anguish.
Okay. Well, you've heard a lot of the mental anguish, but for this incident, when I arrived home from work, someone was in my spot. So I pulled up. Next closest spot is right in front of his house, which is a legal parking spot, and I walk next door to my house. I'm sitting on my lawn with my dog, and like he said, there's a fence, a tree. He can't see I'm there. Well,
Yes, I did see you were there.
Oh, and you did it anyway.
Let
well,
her finish.
I
Go
hear
ahead.
like air compression, like shots, and then 2 things hitting metal. And my first thought is, did he really just do something to my car? But I didn't get up and check, because if shots are being fired and I'm home alone, I'm not going to go over there and check. Shortly after that, my neighbor comes
Had
over.
you come over and checked, you'd have
And I
found I
tell
was in my
her-
garage with the garage door up working on my car.
I seen your garage was open.
You
I
should
seen
have
it.
come over and said something then.
Go ahead.
I'm not
Shoot
going
my
to go
car,
confront
please.
you by myself. You're not stable.
So far,
So
so far we've heard him admit to he
Yes.
saw
Yes.
you and that his garage was open. Go ahead.
right. So my neighbor comes over and I say the same thing to her. I say, I think he just did something to my car. Then my mom and sister pull up and they had a story to tell, so we got sidetracked with that. I knew I was leaving shortly, so I
Sidetracked?
didn't go check my car.
Sidetrack?
How do you
Right
get
when-
sidetracked with somebody shooting
Sir,
your
let her
car?
finish. Go
Because
ahead.
we're having other
Ma'am,
family
ma'am,
issues,
talk
thank
to
you.
me.
Family issues.
Let him
really.
keep
So
talking. Let him
then-
keep talking. You're gonna win automatically because
Your
he
Honor.
keeps
Thank you.
acting in contempt. Go ahead.
So when I go to my car, I see 2 pellet-sized dents and my tire's flat. So I turn right back around and say, Mom, call the cops. He shot my car. The cops come out and they go speak with him. And they told me, I have it in the police report if you want to look at
Let's
it.
see it. What
On
did
that-
they tell you?
On that first, well, they went and spoke to him. And they came back and said he denied doing it. But they also told me, like right here on the first page where it circles, it's at a straight trajectory from his front door.
Say they found a deformed lead 177 caliber pellet,
Yeah, the
on
pellet
the
was
sidewalk.
right in front.
This pellet was near the dents.
Yep.
The impact marks do appear as if they were fired in a straight trajectory from the front door of 3409.
That's all right.
That's your
That's his
that's his
address.
location.
Yes.
It says it looks like it was fired from there, striking the vehicle that was parked directly. That's what the police said. As I was leaving, Reeves did stop me and say he had issues with the neighbors parking in front of his residence. I asked one last time if he had a BB pellet gun. The reason I did this is that it did not make sense that all evidence led to a BB/pellet gun being fired from near his door. Reeves, for a 3rd time, denied having a BB pellet gun. I walked up to Reeves, this is 2 paragraphs later, I walked up to Reeves' residence, and as I started to ask him if he could move his vehicle back, he told me that he did own a pellet handgun.
I said I owned a BB gun, Your Honor.
I'm just going by what the police say. What do you want me? I'm just reading what the police say.
I have read.
So the police lied on you, that's all. All right. But you told them at first you didn't have a BB or a pellet gun. That's what they say.
I told him I had not a pellet gun. He also refers in that
Oh, you told
report-
him you didn't have a pellet gun.
I had a BB gun.
All right, he said you told him you didn't have that either.
You know, he's wrong there.
Okay, he lied on you. Good enough.
Well, I didn't say he lied. He was wrong.
No, someone's not telling the truth. Judgment for the plaintiff. Have a good day.
Thank you, Mathis. Thank you.
I'm going to do what I have been doing and not bothering with them. I have a life.
Bothering? Really?
I don't do anything to you
Oh,
people.
really?
I work
Yeah.
and go to school and I'm hardly there.
You're such a baby.
She's
Nobody
not. She's a
said
grown
that. I'm a
woman,
grown
intelligent
adult. I don't
grown woman.
shoot
She
people
still
with
You need
cars.
to go
She
about.
still lives at home.
That's none of your
going to
business.
school.
It isn't none of your
When
business.
she messes
Hey,
with
you know
us,
what?
it
Don't
is.
mess
I
with you.
haven't
You
done
know, get a
anything to
life.
you.
Just don't
Get a life.
stop.
Why don't you find the
We
Lord,
just don't
Sheila?
speak to
Find
them
the Lord.
anymore.
Just stop with them. They're
Stop.
obviously
She told me to find the
children.
Lord.
They're
They are.
children. Just stop.
Have you found the
We
Lord
just won't
yet?
speak to them. A lot more than you have, Roselle.
I know. I told you when you find the Lord, bring it.
It's not about
Bring
you
him.
not
Knock on
speaking
my
to us.
door.
Just stop
I
shooting
don't think he
things.
would come
We're
to your
very respectable
house.
people.
I don't think he would come to your house, okay?